Spending the morning on the UW Green Bay campus.
Emily Deem is live with more. Hey, Em.
Rachel, Pete, good morning to you. Hey, everybody. We're in the greenhouse this morning. I have to tell you, it is wonderful to see all of the life inside this greenhouse. I think that's why Rachel and I are wearing green this morning, just because we're so ready for the warm weather to get here, planting season. I know a lot of people out there are probably ready too. Vicki Medlin's here with me this morning. Big heirloom plant sale that they have coming up in May. You're right on track with everything, right?
Yes, we are. Everything looks really small right now, but that's because we're about 4 weeks out from the sale. The sale will be May 17th. So we've got tomatoes here, and you can see that they've just sprouted, and they're just getting their first set of true leaves. So we're going to be transplanting them this week into the larger cups that we sell them in. And so we've got lots of different tomato varieties available. We've got actually over 80 varieties in all different colors to suit every taste, every size, everything from cherries all the way up to the giant brandy wines, the pink brandy wines that everybody is familiar with.
Yeah, let's talk about the comparison too. I mean, a lot of these leaves are different from the other ones.
Right.
The color.
Right. So you can actually see the leaves on these pink brandy wines. It's a potato leaf. That's a really old-fashioned kind of a plant, and then some of them have the more traditional leaves that people are more familiar with tomatoes. So the leaf color, people don't really think too much about leaves, but leaves are actually really important because that's what gives the plants their flavor, because the leaves are what produces the sugar. So you want to have good, healthy plants with lots of leaves to produce lots of flavor in your tomatoes. And also the colors in the tomatoes actually reflect the flavor as well. So the darker the tomato, the higher the acidity. So the red and pink tomatoes typically have higher acidity. Brandy wine is probably one of the best favorites. And the reason for that is probably because it's high acidity and high sugar. So that sort of combination is what people really desire in tomatoes. But some people don't like their tomatoes as acid. So the oranges and the yellow tomatoes are better for lower acidity if you want just a sweet tomato that doesn't have as tart of a flavor to it. The black tomatoes, and we've got several varieties of black tomatoes, like a black crim, which is right here. Those tomatoes are actually kind of the foodie connoisseur tomatoes. They have a sweet, tart, smoky flavor. Mm-hmm. People often describe them as being very wine-like in their flavor. So, and these tomatoes are kind of a newer tomato forest. They're from the Ukraine, Western Russia region, and so we didn't have access to black tomatoes until after the Soviet Union fell. But there's been a lot of time since then, so we have lots of tomatoes.
Vicki, a lot of great stuff. We still have more for you later this morning. To learn more about the plant sale, go to our website. We'll have more later. We'll send it back to you for now.
Thanks, Sam.
Cool.